Now, let's start by creating our first web page. For that, let's open the notepad from here. So let's type notepad. Once the notepad is open, let's go to file and click save and choose the all files from type, then give it a name, for example, first page, and at the end of this you have to write .html as an extension. Click save. So it has been created. So now if you double click on this file that you just created, it will open in the browser. So congratulations, you have just created your first page. But the problem is there is no content, nothing to display. So let's learn about the structure of HTML, the basic structure of HTML that each page needs. So let's go back to our file. In here, the first thing that we have to type is doc type HTML. This declares the document type and version of HTML. So let's type here doc type and space HTML. So this will declare the document type and version of HTML. After that, we have to open an HTML tag, which is the root element of the document. So let's type HTML, and also for HTML you have to close each tag. There are two kinds of tags. One type of tag that you have to close it, and another type of tag that it's self-closing tag. So the HTML tag is a pair tag which you have to close it when you open it. So let's type here HTML. Then between our HTML tags, we have our head tag. So let's type here head, and this head is used for our web page metadata like title, links to CSS and JavaScript. So any metadata that you have about your application, it all goes to the head bar. Add a title also for our page. Are going to add our title inside the head tag. So let's type here title, and let's close this one also. Now between the title, let's type my first web page. Now let's save everything. Let's go back to browser, refresh our page. As you guys can see in here, my title has been changed. Now, if you want to also add a content and display a content in the body of your page, for that we have another tag. After the head tag, we have the body. So remember to close this tag also. Then inside the body, any content that you want to display to the viewer or the user, you are going to type it in here. So for example, for now just let's type h1, then in the later we are going to learn what are these tags. So in the h1 I'm going to type welcome to HTML. Now let's type one more tag, and this one will be the paragraph tag. Let's close it. Let's type this is a paragraph of text. Now let's save everything. Let's go back to our browser. Let's refresh. Now as you guys can see, I got my content of my web page. Now let's go back here to summarize everything. The doc type HTML is used to declare the document type and version of HTML. The HTML tag is the root element of the document. Then after that we have the head, which contains the metadata like titles, links to our CSS and our scripts. Then title, this one is used to set the title displayed in the browser tab. After that we have the body tag, which used to contains all visible content like text, images and videos that the users can see.